who will, due to time constraints, immediately address your questions. In the interest of time and to allow the widest possible participation, we kindly request that each media representative limit themselves to one question. We are aware that you all have expressed interest in taking the floor. We will do our best to accommodate as many questions as possible. We also ask that you please state your name and affiliation before posing your question, and to which minister, of course, your question is addressed to. With those brief remarks, I will yield the floor to Mrs. Christophilidou from ERT.
Before that happens, let me say a few words in Greek. Θα ήθελα να καλωσορίσω τον Doug Burgum. Είναι μεγάλη μας τιμή για τη χώρα μας που η πρώτη επίσημη επίσκεψη που επέλεξε να κάνει είναι στην Ελλάδα. Και θα ήθελα να πω ότι η σημερινή μέρα έχει έναν ιδιαίτερο συμβολισμό, γιατί είναι μια μέρα που τιμούμε τη μνήμη όσων χάθηκαν από τα τρομοκρατικά χτυπήματα της 11 Σεπτεμβρίου, στα οθήματα των οποίων υπολογίζονται και δεκάδες Ελληνοαμερικάνοι. Επίσης, να εκφράσω τη βαθιά μου αλληλεγγύη προς τον Αμερικανικό λαό και τον αποτροπιασμό μας για την εμψυχρό δολοφονία του Charlie Kirk. Οι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες παραμένουν ένας στρατηγικός εταίρος της Ελλάδας. Οι σχέσεις του Πρόεδρου Τραμπ και του Πρωθυπουργού Κυριάκου Μητσοτάκη είναι στο καλύτερο σημείο ποτέ και βασίζονται σε δύο βασικούς πυλώνες, τη στρατηγική συνεργασία και την ενεργειακή συνεργασία. Και εδώ που βρισκόμαστε βλέπουμε ένα απτό παράδειγμα αυτής της συνεργασίας. Την Κυριακή, αμερικανικό LNG ξεφορτώθηκε εδώ από ένα πλοίο ελληνικών συμφερόντων στην Δέσφα προκειμένου να διοχετευτεί στην ελληνική αγορά. Η ροή του αμερικανικού LNG αυξάνεται διαρκώς και στο 2025 το 81% των ελληνικών εισαγωγών LNG προήλθε από τις ΗΠΑ, σε όγκους που είναι σχεδόν διπλάσιοι με την περσινή χρονιά. Μέσω της Ρεβιθούσας και της Αλεξανδρούπολης του FSRU, το LNG διοχετεύεται μέσω του κάθετου άξονα στις χώρες της νοτιοανατολικής Ευρώπης, φέρνοντας ανάπτυξη και σταθερότητα στην ευρύτερη περιοχή. Για μας, η σχέση μεταξύ Ελλάδος και Αμερικής είναι στρατηγική και γι' αυτό είμαστε ιδιαίτερα χαρούμενοι που έχουμε σήμερα τον Doug Burgum μαζί μας.
Thank you, Minister, for your brief remarks. We'll now head to the questions. Mrs. Christophilidou from National Broadcast Television. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to Greece. Yesterday, Minister Papastαύρου, for your question. Yesterday, Chevron officially announced interest for hydrocarbon research in Greece. Today, we welcome.
Closer the microphone.
Today, we welcome Secretary Burgum in a visit in Greece and Revithousa. What does this visit signify for Greek-American relations? And another question, are we expecting a broader cooperation in energy sector anytime soon between the two countries?
So first of all, let me welcome the Secretary in English as well. Doug Burgum is not only the 55th Secretary of Interior, but he's a tech entrepreneur who served in public office for 2 terms in his state. But more importantly, he's one of the leading forces, the leading voices about energy abundance, about energy addition in the world under the administration of and the leadership of President Trump. So, Doug, thank you for being here. It's a great honor. Now, to answer your question, 3 things. Proof of the strong relationship, vote of confidence in the country, and strengthening of our geopolitical role. Very briefly, Greece and the United States have a strategic relationship. The relations are better than ever under the President Trump and Prime Minister Mitsotakis. And this strategic relationship consists of 2 main pillars: the military cooperation and the energy cooperation. And we are very happy that Chevron expressed an interest yesterday, and together with ExxonMobil, they are present here, and they're active in assisting us in developing the hydrocarbon sector. Second, vote of confidence. It's clearly a vote of confidence for the government, but more importantly, it's a vote of confidence to the Greek people and to the country. a country that suffered a tremendous crisis 10 years ago, between 2010 and 2020, and now is outpacing most of the European countries, is borrowing with interest rates lower than France, and is moving its unemployment from 18 to 8. Third, strengthening our geopolitical role. Greece is becoming an energy hub, is interconnected with most of the neighbors, and it provides for energy sufficiency and energy security in the region. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll now pass the floor to Mrs. Tsamouri from Star.
Good afternoon. It's Katerina Tsamouri from Star Channel. Welcome, sir. I have a question for Secretary Burgum. So, following your visit here today and regarding the independence from Russian gas through the American LNG, how do you see the cooperation between the U.S. and Greece being strengthened in the wider region? And what role could the vertical gas corridor and Greece play in this effort? Thank you in advance.
Well, thank you for that question. And first of all, I do want to thank the Prime Minister for the wonderful invitation. When you invited me, I didn't know that I was going to be wearing a suit this close to the beautiful sea. This is the closest I've ever been to the sea in Greece, but I'm on a stage wearing a suit. I should be wearing a different kind of suit probably. But I do want to thank you. It's been great, and the Prime Minister meeting with him today, meeting with the private sector leaders this morning, and then also today at lunch. It's been a fantastic day so far. I know we've got more meetings going through this evening. But I would say everything that's going on in Greece right now is very positive, and that's why we're here representing President Trump and the administration. The opportunity for Greece and its strategic location, but also the policies of this administration that are pro-energy are so positive. We see that there's two pillars behind U.S. energy policy in two words. One is peace and one is prosperity. When you've got abundant energy that's reliable and it's affordable and it's secure, that's fantastic for the economy. And it's also essential for the future economy, which is going to be built around plentiful electricity to drive the whole AI revolution. But the other piece about it is actually peace spelled differently, but peace as in peace in the world, which is right now in the two major conflicts that remain are being funded by the oil and gas sales of countries that are either actively conducting war against us or our allies, or they're funding terrorism against us or our allies. President Trump is committed to bringing peace to the whole world, and one way we do that is through energy diplomacy. If we've got abundant energy that we can provide, then people can stop buying from those that are funding conflicts with their oil and gas sales. So that's the core strategy. And the abundance, of course, is to make sure that we have enough energy to win the AI arms race. Greece is a tremendous partner because of the Southeast Europe that can be reached through pipelines. It's very exciting that the test that occurred right here, unloading gas at this plant here, we're by ship, and then putting it in a pipeline and having it make it all the way to Ukraine has proven out the fact that the vertical corridor, the north-south corridor, does work, and this can bring peace and stability to this entire region. The investments that have gone in to the relationship between the two are occurring on both sides. There's much talk, more discussion today about additional capacity to receive imported LNG from America. But back on America's side, in the last 7 months, there's been a record investment in LNG export capability. These are not small projects. I've been to two of them on the Gulf of America coast. Each one individually was an $18 billion project with the ability to load as many as 3 ships a day. So these are our ability to continue to meet the supply demands of Europe continues unabated. It's actually increasing with the investment. So I'm here today because we believe that the future is very bright between the two countries. There's a great deep admiration between the two, and we're also learning a piece of history, which is the individual that helped create fracking, which led to the shale revolution, which changed the course of the energy industry worldwide, was born from two Greek parents in Texas. George Mitchell was his name. Middle name is very Greek. I'll let Stavros pronounce his middle name. But anyway, I want to say again, thank you to Greece, because the innovation that went into the shale revolution maybe came right here from a Greek mind.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. The next question will be posed by Mr. Mazanitis from Antenna. Please remember to state your name and the name of the media group you represent.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Christos Mazanitis from Antenna Television. So, what does your visit here in Revithousa and Endelis CPR signify? How do you see the strategic cooperation between Greece and US being strengthened in the wider region of the Eastern Europe and Eastern Mediterranean? Thank you.
Well, I think we've got a very clear understanding of the existing infrastructure that's here and how that infrastructure can be expanded, whether it's ability to receive more LNG, strengthening the north-south corridor to be able to deliver to allies in Southeast Europe. I think that there are projects that make economic sense. I know that we see people around the world that want to invest in LNG. Part of our job at the National Energy Dominance Council, again, think of that as the National Energy Abundance Council, is connecting buyers and sellers and connecting capital with projects.